Up next, Pete interviews 4 very talented young ladies from the greater New York City area on The Couch.
Hello everybody, this is Peter Wesley Bastone for another episode of The Couch. Today, man, you're not going to believe it, so we're just going to show you. I've got 4 lovely young ladies that are rocking the world right now. The Girls Rock, Girls Rule Tour. They're going to be playing up in a club up in Chicopee. And I'm having the pleasure of meeting them and talking with them. So let's get a roll call going here.
Okay, I am Michelle the Vamp. I am in the band Loki the Grump. Website is lokithegrump.com. That's LOKITHEGRUMP.com. And we're on MySpace, just myspace.com/LokiTheGrump. We're on so many. Just go there, you'll see everything.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, as tour founder, I first have to plug the Girls Rock and Girls Roll websites.
Yep.
So it's www.revolutionaryrecords.com. You can also go to myspace.com/girlsrockgirlsrule. We're working on a girlsrockgirlsrule.com website, but it's not up yet.
Okay.
And then I'm G-Spot as well, and it's gspotband.com and myspace.com/gspotband.
I'm Marisa and I would just suggest that you link to my music through the myspace.com/girlsrockgirlsrule, GIRLSROCKGIRLSRULE.
She's a team player.
You can find me there as well. I'm Rue, and I am in a band called RewBee. I am also linked to that and many other things.
And she's also RewBee.com. And don't you?
It is RewBee.com, REWBEE, in this day and age of spelling bees. B spelling B. That's how we spell RewBee. B-E-E. R-E-W.
Where is B?
B is, I don't know, sleeping in the van.
Is
maybe?
it?
He's
The boys
here.
are in the
He's
van.
buzzing around Enfield right now, but
Honestly, I think you just type in Girls Rock, Girls Rule into Google, can't you?
You can, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're all connected to Girls Rock, Girls Rule.
absolutely, that's where you'll find us.
So anyways, these girls are touring now. Let me ask a question, and I guess we'll go, why are we doing this tour? What's the, outside of the fact that it's a bunch of girls going on tour? I like that, but is there an alternative motive?
Tour founder.
Why are we doing this tour? Basically, the mission behind the tour is to bring recognition and exposure to women in the rock arena.
Okay.
Basically, because there really isn't a lot of opportunity and a lot of exposure out there for women doing harder rock and heavier rock.
Oh, I agree.
So in addition to that, we always, since the founding of Girls Rock and Girls Roll, we like to give something back. So all we've ever done, including this tour, we give a portion of our proceeds to charity. And this year, the charity is Willie Mae Rock Camp for Girls. So we're helping bring up the next generation of girls who rock. Willie Mae Rock Camp is a summer camp for girls. It takes place in New York, in Brooklyn. They come for a week, and they get to choose an instrument. It can be something they've already played, something they have not played before. They form bands, they write a song during that week, and they perform in a showcase at the end of the week. But it's not just about teaching them how to play music. They do workshops also about making band art and different kinds of musical instruments and voice and self-defense. It's really about teaching them self-confidence, collaboration, self-expression, that it's okay to be a girl and to rock out and to express yourself, and you don't have to be a certain shape or size. It's a very positive environment where they get a ton of support that they might not normally get somewhere else.
It empowers them.
It really
Yes.
empowers them.
Oh, I
It
agree.
empowers the volunteers as
Confidence
well.
in life.
And the camp gives out
I actually did
tons
one
of
day
scholarships. Every single year, we try to give out more scholarships, especially to underprivileged youth who might not otherwise be able to attend.
A guitar student of mine actually went there
Yeah.
as one of those,
Who was given a scholarship.
and had
Yeah.
her.
I was actually happened to be her teacher.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And it spread, and it used to be the Portland Rock and Roll Camp for Girls was the original one, and that was started by Missy McElroy. I think in 2000 or 2001, and it spread. Willie Mae was camp number 2, which started 4 years ago. Now there's one in Chicago,
There's one in Philly
and
too.
there's one starting in Philly, and so little by little there are camps starting. So this is a very important charity
Expanding.
because it's really growing. It's making this collective consciousness of confidence, and so girls aged 8 to 18. Can you imagine what they're going to be like in 10 years, and with how the landscape of music might evolve with this?
Yeah.
So we're really excited about this charity.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How'd you all meet?
Well, Michelle and I met in a songwriting workshop
Many years
ago.
Yeah.
Like six, seven years ago. Something like that.
Yeah.
Studying with a woman named Lorraine Farrow.
We were 12 at the time.
Yes, of course.
Nice.
And Rue and I met when we worked on the predecessor to Girls Rock and Girls Rule. We worked on this thing called the Puss in Boots Festival. And that was kind of a little precursor to starting the whole Girls Rock and Girls Rule thing in New York 6 years ago. And Marisa and I met at Willie Mae Rock Camp. So, and then last year, these guys, Rue and Michelle, they've played on Girls Rock and Girls Rule with me many times. And I prayed to the universe for some help after last year's 6 shows that we did out of town. And they came up to me after the anniversary show and said, "Can we help you next year? We'd really like to help you." And then at Rock Camp, Marisa said, "I'd really like to help you." And I was like, "Okay, sounds great." And so that's kind of how it all happened.
That's how it happened.
How long have you been doing all this now?
We started the event in New York 6 years ago.
Okay.
And it was an annual event first. And in the 4th year, we took it to one market to test out. I decided, let's see if it worked. We could do it somewhere else. We went to Hoboken, New Jersey, which is just outside of New York. And then last year is when we started touring. And we did it a little bit differently last year. We did about 6 cities, but we went to a city for a night, and then we came back, and then a couple weeks later went to another city. So this is the first year that we've done an extended 9 days in a row. And I think we're kind of learning as we go. I think there might be an in-between both of those somewhere, because we're finding that I think the weekdays are harder than the weekends, and so it might be some combination of what we did last year.
Yeah.
But I am so glad we did the 9 days straight.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a blast.
It's
unforgettable.
It's so good, man. It's so
crazy.
amazingly
We
great.
have great stories.
We've gone to the greatest venues, the greatest towns. We are still loving each other, and I don't see how we wouldn't.
I know.
We get along really, really
I mean,
well.
the greatest team
Except
around.